In this video, we're going to show you how to replace the front bumper cover on your Nissan Rogue located on the front of your vehicle. Using your trim tool, go ahead and release the retainer buttons here, holding the air intake tube in place. Use your trim tool to remove the plastic locking buttons across the top of the bumper. Now our bumper is missing a couple, so we're just going to remove the ones that we do have. Remove the air intake, set that aside. Using your trim tool, we're going to release the little plastic retaining tabs here holding the harness in place. Pop that off and pull that aside. Remove this plastic lock button right here. Do the same on the passenger side. Using a plastic trim tool, I'm going to come in right here, right where the seam is. Get to work our wheel well liner down. What we want to do is get access to this bolt right here. Using a 10mm socket, remove this bolt. And repeat for the passenger side. On the bottom side, passenger corner, it's going to be 3 Phillips head screws. Use your Phillips head screwdriver, loosen and remove these. Once we have these 3 out, we're going to repeat for the driver's side. Now, if your vehicle has some sort of splash guard or something here that these plastic retainers are holding in, you probably want to go ahead and use your trim tool, pop those buttons, and remove that component. Now, to dislodge our bumper, we want to go ahead and reach underneath the edge here and gently pull outward. This is unlocking the bumper from the retainer tabs. Pull forward. Now, the driver's side is dislodged. We want to go ahead and repeat that for the passenger side. Go ahead and grab that bumper. Go ahead and work it away. Using a 10mm socket, go ahead, loosen and remove the bolt. Repeat for the driver's side. Using a 10mm socket, we're going to loosen and remove the 4 screws here. On the inside right here, I'm going to use our trim tool. I'm going to pop up our little plastic retainer clip. Once that plastic retainer clip comes out, you go ahead and remove the grill insert. Repeat for the passenger side. On the top here, we have little retainers. You can use the trim tool to go ahead and push down. Line up the grill on this side here with the hole. We'll go right over here. Line up the inboard side with the tabs right there. Grab the plastic retainer button. Line that up. Press that in position and lock it down. And a repeat for this side here. Line that up. Get your plastic lock button in a position. Snap it into place. Take the 4 screws. Get those started. You can use a Phillips head screwdriver if you'd like on this here. If you do use a power tool, be very careful that you do not over tighten and break the plastic. You just want to snug those down gently. Once those screws bottom out, that's pretty much as far as you want to go. Install the lower tab into its receiver here. Take that 10mm bolt, line that up, and get that started. Gently snug that down. Once that bottoms out, it's snug. You don't want to over tighten that. Go ahead and repeat for the other side. Let's go ahead and bring the bumper up into place. I'm going to line up the upper part on the brackets. I'm going to come around to the driver's side here. I want to get this to line up. Once we have the bumper kind of set into place here, we can go ahead and bump this in, lock it in. Go ahead and do the same for the passenger side. Now from underneath here, I want to go ahead and make sure that your splash guard here is lined up. Pop that up into place. I'm going to install our screws now. Just line that up with the little metal retaining locking tabs. We're just going to get these screws started, and then we'll come back and snug them down. Go ahead and peel back that fender liner and get that bolt installed. And once that's snug, go ahead and tuck that liner back up into place. Go ahead and do the same for the passenger side. Go ahead and install your air intake tube. Once we have the back side installed into the air box, let's go ahead and install the plastic pins on the front side. Pull back the bumper a little bit and reinstall this little plastic retainer that we had popped out earlier. Push this back down. Let's go ahead and install our plastic push pins. We sourced out some replacement clips because ours was missing some. So I'm just going to install our clips all the way across the top of the bumper.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.